All right, what's going on, y'all? At this point in time, I'm actually in the process of watching AEW Dynamite on TBS right now, but I unfortunately am posting this right now under some rather sad circumstances, unfortunately. Pro wrestling legend Terry Funk has passed away today at the age of 79, which is really unfortunate news. I would have to say that I feel like it's probably pretty cliche to look at it this way at this point. It's just one of those individuals to where, if not for him, the industry isn't what it is today. I mean, one of a kind personality, has meant an awful lot to the genre for decades upon decades, and has covered a lot of ground, specifically starting with West State Sports, or Western State Sports, excuse me, and then ultimately from there to Championship Wrestling from Florida, All Japan Pro Wrestling, the WWF, World Wrestling Federation, which of course we now know as the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. Would also go on to WCW, International Wrestling Association of Japan, Eastern Championship Wrestling, which ultimately ended up becoming the ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And then, of course, back to WWE, ECW, WCW, and even some stints on the independent circuit as well. Also, even had time with what was then National Wrestling Alliance's Total Nonstop Action, and of course, ultimately converted over into Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. We now know that as Impact Wrestling. And of course, had some time again in WWE, a few appearances here and there, and then of course spent the latter years of his career on the independent circuit. And like I said, he's covered a lot of ground, obviously, 50 years, over 50 years actually. And the amazing thing about it for me is the fact that when it all boils down to it, he's certainly one of those that I grew up watching here and there. I mean, he's certainly not as big a name, like, I guess, in terms of household names, like a Ric Flair or a Hulk Hogan or anything like that. But he should be regarded all the same, because when it's all said and done, like I said, it's one of those individuals. Oh wow, okay. I'm sorry, you gotta bear with me. Like I said, I'm also watching All Elite Wrestling Dynamite right now, and I'm coming to confirm some interesting things that I learned. I may talk about that in another video here, but and it's interesting that I'm watching right now because we don't have All Elite Wrestling without a Terry Funk, without the Hulk Hogan's, Ric Flairs, um, and then of course the late greats and Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, Roddy Piper, Macho Man Randy Savage, so many greats throughout the years that it's just not the same with so many of them gone. And the crazy thing about it, we just had the 70th birthday of Hulk Hogan. Feel how you will about him. I mean, I certainly am conflicted about that for obvious reasons. I mean, I've talked about it. Again, one of those things, if you know, you know. But all in all, again, it's just a really sad thing to see, but he certainly lived a very long, full life, and definitely accomplished an awful lot of amazing things. Condolences go out to his family, friends, all the loved ones, as I would for anybody else that I speak on with these. And, it's not going to be the same without you, Terry. Rest in peace.